1 in 5 women are sexually assaulted during their college years. 1 in 5. And of those assaults, only 12% are ever reported. And of those reported, only a fraction of the offenders are ever punished. Unfortunately, UNC is no exception. At the White House's request, UNC Student Body President Barakat Abera hosted a forum for staff and students to discuss how we can improve the way that we think about, talk about, and treat sexual assault here at UNC. Abera built the forum around the White House's It's On Us initiative, an awareness campaign to help put an end to sexual assault on college campuses.
It was just a way for the White House to get the students to push the student, like the administration, to have places like ASAP and like to make it safe for students. We already do have those in place, but the culture is still does need improvement.
The goal was not only to open a dialogue about sexual assault at UNC, but to allow students and staff to voice their opinions about how we can improve the culture of sexual assault on our campus, as well as the organizations and programs we already have in place. Abera was among those that believes there is still room for improvement.
I think what we need to improve on as a campus is really the culture that just makes it seem so like normal in a sense. I think we've kind of normalized the way we talk about these things. Just the fact of like, oh, why is she wearing this? Or like, she's asking for it. I hear those all the time when I go out. So I never really thought it was a problem. And I think that's part of it too. I don't think people realize it's a problem and what that leads to.
After watching some educational videos and group activities, Abera opened up the floor for students to ask questions, raise concerns, and discuss what steps we can take individually and as a community to shift the culture of sexual assault at UNC.
The campaign is It's On Us. So it's like, it's on me to do this, it's on me to do that. And as a faculty, as a staff, as a student, what am I personally going to do about it?
As the forum ended, Abera asked everyone to think of 3 things they would do actively and individually to put an end to sexual assault on our campus and help those affected by it.
My favorite part was the sticky notes. I think that was could be very powerful, like to actually think about like, okay, well, we talked about strategies, we talked about goals, we talked about the problem and issues, so what am I personally going to do about it to combat this culture?
After writing each of their efforts on sticky notes, attendees stuck them on a wall in the conference room, leaving behind a wall of potential actions and inspirations to put an end to sexual assault and to create a better, safer environment for the UNC community. Reporting from the University of Northern Colorado, I'm Carl Comer, Bear News.